Hi there, I'm Dawn Mello and I'm the Customer Service Manager for CraftCuts.com. I also manage our hand painting department and I wanted to give you a tutorial on how to paint a variety of star patterns on wood letters. We can paint your letters for you, but if you want to paint your own, here's how to do it. I'm using 6-inch letters in the font named Allegra, cut from our Baltic birch wood, but you can order any font in any size. The materials we use are tacky glue, scissors, 1/4-inch foam sheet, acrylic craft paint in white, teal, pale yellow, dark blue, Liquitex gloss medium and varnish, a 3/4-inch flat brush, a liner brush, 220 grit sandpaper. I also have a paper towel, a paper plate, and water handy as well. I've laid some butcher paper on my table to protect it from paint. First I'm going to paint the letter the base color in dark blue. Each painter who works here has a different brush preference, but I like using the bristle brush because it gets into the nooks and crannies of the letters really well. Once I have a good coat on the sides, I sand off the paint buildup on the face of the letter. Now I'm going to paint the face of the letter, brushing it on in the same direction as the wood grain. I don't need a lot of paint on my brush because I don't want it to drip onto the sides. Now that my base coat is dry, it's time to paint the stars on. I'm going to paint little stars on by hand for this letter, and next I'll show you how to paint stars using a stamp. This dark blue letter is a beautiful base color for teal and pale yellow twinkly stars. Dip your liner brush in the pale yellow paint and just draw the star on the letter like you would with a pencil. Space out your yellow stars to make room for the teal ones, and paint slightly different sized stars to add whimsical flair. I just need to repeat this step with teal and my letter is all done. I'm going to use a stamp to lay out a bigger star pattern using white paint on this teal letter. To make the stamp, draw a star on the foam sheet. If you are not confident in your drawing skills, you can print out a star on a piece of paper and use it as a pattern for cutting out the shape. Cut the star out of the foam and glue it to another piece of foam. Cut a loose square or round shape around the star to make your stamp. Once the glue holding the stamp together is set, place the stamp barely in the white paint and then blot it on a paper towel to remove any excess paint. Then stamp it on the letter. After stamping 2 or 3 stars, make the lines crisp and fill in the shape with a liner brush. Put more paint on your stamp and do it a couple more times in a random pattern. Having a couple stars half on the edge completes the design. I've done the same treatment to this letter, but I'm going to add a fun accent to the pattern. Using my liner brush, I'm going to outline the stars with teal, and then add dark blue firework dots to all points of the star. To add the dots, dip the back side of the liner brush in the paint and then dab it on the corners of the stars. To finish the paint job, I brush on the Liquitex gloss medium and varnish with a large flat brush. It helps seal the paint and gives everything a fresh glossy look. Once the gloss medium and varnish has dried, I will go back and touch up the sides of the letters as needed. Be careful not to get any paint on the face of the letter, but if you do, simply wipe it off with a damp paper towel. Star patterns can be free-handed or stamped on any wood letter. Good luck with your project, and if you have any questions or just want us to paint the letters for you, we'll be happy to help. I'm Dawn Mello for CraftCuts.com, and thanks for watching.